A little tough to set autofocus with an arrow. What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a broadhead test for the DeStrukt by B3 Archery. This is a pretty neat little fixed blade that I expect a lot of good things out of. When I look at a fixed blade broadhead, there's a couple things that I do look at as far as what I like and what I don't like. Small compact heads usually get a little more love than larger heads for me because they tend to be more durable. They also tend to be more field point accurate. The blades on these are extremely small. Despite having a 1 3/16 inch cut, they are small blades, which means less wind planing, or theoretically should. My biggest complaint right off the bat with these is that they are offset to the left. And I don't understand why companies do this, because almost everybody fletches right offset or right helical. I guess it is what it is, and I think realistically I could probably loosen the Allen keys on these and flip the blades around, which if I end up shooting these, I might actually do that. Loosen the Allen keys and flip the blades over so they're right offset instead of left. Generally speaking, in my broadhead tests, I like to do spin testing. This is a premium broadhead, or it's a high quality broadhead. I should not have to spin test it. If I'm having accuracy issues, then I will definitely spin test it and see what's up, but as of right now, I'm going to assume they spin true. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot these at 20 yards, and then I'm gonna step back to 30, and then step back to the max I can reach, which is 38 here in the yard, and I'm gonna shoot it against the field point. I'm just gonna see how they fly for you. Alrighty, so in an effort to not have to refletch an arrow, I'm shooting the broadhead first, and then I'll shoot the field point after it. I'm just gonna aim for the middle of the target. Just makes everything easier for everybody. Better make sure I got my sight set to 20. Alrighty. Field point second. Well, there you have it. The broadhead is the one on the right that's a little lower, that's really deep in the target, and then the field point's the one on the left. I'd say that's pretty accurate at 20 yards, so let's step back to 30 and check her out. Alrighty, as was before, we're back here at 30. I'll set my sight, I'll shoot the broadhead first, follow it up with a field point. Well, that was real high, but it might be my sight. So, shoot at the same place, and then I guess if the field point's up with the broadhead, we'll know that it's the sight issue. It's a sight issue, it's not a broadhead issue. It's a sight issue. Well, you can see that it is definitely a sight issue. I am high for both of them, but they are dang near touching. So I believe that's my field point and that's my broadhead, and I just messed up one of my fletchings. That's how close they are. Last shot here. This is at 37-ish yards. It's right around there. This is the furthest I can reach in my yard, so you know, I'll set the sight up and I'll give her a whirl. Per usual, broadhead first, field point second. Alrighty, give her a whirl. Make sure I'm not gonna hit anything. Okay, so at this distance, I saw some wonky arrow flight. I could definitely see the tail fin kind of whipping around and stuff like that. And I can tell you already why that is. It's because the blades on that are left offset and the helical is right. I 100% guarantee what it is. I guarantee if I flip the blades around to make them right offset, it would fly like a champ. Try to aim in the same spot where I was before. Yeah. That's probably about 5 inches to the right of where I was before. We'll go check to make sure, but I know those two probably aren't even close. Yeah, like I said, not real super close. The arrow on the left is the broadhead, and that all me, completely yanked it, pulled it. If I wouldn't have though, you can, like, up and down are really close. So again, I don't think it's necessarily a broadhead accuracy issue, it's a me accuracy issue. With that said, I also saw the wonky arrow flight from it being a left offset broadhead versus a right helical arrow. So that's something to keep in mind. I guess we could do some durability testing, huh? Alrighty, you can see right there one of the blades broke off. So, overall impression of the DeStrukt by B3. I think it's a great broadhead. It's short, it's stout ferrule, so the ferrule's not gonna break. It's gonna be hard pressed to break it, actually. The blades do have some weak points, but you're seeing breakage in what I consider an unnatural destruction test, which basically means you're probably not gonna see that shooting it through an animal. I'm not saying you won't, because anything is possible, but I wouldn't expect it as I would shooting into an old telephone pole. The compactness of the head overall is going to be really indicative of really good broadhead flight, especially with those small blades having very minimal surface area. Just make sure that you have the offset of the blades matched up with the offset or the helical of your fletching, otherwise you might see issues at longer ranges. I think I'm going to hang on to these and I'm going to try to run them through an animal either later this year if I get out on a hog hunt, or if I can't, then a deer hunt. You know, with all this crazy COVID stuff, Lord only knows what's going to happen. But yeah, like I said, overall I think they're a great head and I'm kind of excited to see what they can do to an animal. You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've taken the time to stick around, I do appreciate that too. If you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe, ding that notification bell so you know when I upload more. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. We're out.